Gets it in. It's going to be tight here. It's in. Oh, my God. Goalie goal. Goalie goal. Goalie goal. Where do we find these guys? He's going, and he's got it.
Welcome back, everybody. We are in the sunny, beautiful, here we go, San Francois Xavier de Brompton. Beautiful Mediterranean weather. I'm going to assume the croissants are pretty good too here. We got a matchup here. We got two teams that haven't been on the broadcast very often, but I'm looking forward to doing this one. We got the Moose Jaw Moose playing, as I just said, the Castors of San Francois Xavier de Brompton. Probably not going to say that entire name throughout the stream. I know they do go by the SFX as well. I'm your host, Log. I'm joined by nobody. We are hiring here at the PHL. You will not be getting paid, as I will also not be getting paid, but we're here for the vibes. It's a good time. So we have a great game coming up here. We'll take a look at the Division 2, or also known as Contender Division. We'll take a look at those standings real quick. We got the Castors de SFX, or SFXDB, excuse me. They're right in the middle of the pack, and they play the Moose Jaw Moose, who are in a really interesting positions. You know, the Castors made a couple trades and a couple signings. We'll take a look at that in a minute. But for the Moose on their end, they're in 4th place. They have been kind of crawling up recently. And you know what? You got teams like the Calgary Galaxy. You got the Northeast Nighthawks they've been absolutely on a tear recently. But the Moose Jaw Moose, this entire division really is pretty close. It's not a total blowout for teams like the Nighthawks or the Galaxy by any means. The Moose are right there with them, and you know what a win this could be for them if they could beat the Castors. Both teams are pretty tough. They both play a pretty strong defensive game. And look, they both have goalie captains, so we're going to have a bit of a goalie showdown here. I'm really looking forward to it. Speaking of sponsors real quick, this stream is brought to you by, take a guess, the Remport Tradebreaker. Go check them out to keep up with all your favorite PHL news, drama, trades, free agent signings, and, you know, other things like drama and drops. We've seen plenty of that recently. And speaking of the Remport, they're going to bring us a trade here. Hopefully I can pull this up. There it is. For the Castors, they acquire V and Crow. So the Castors getting a bit of a boost. I'm not sure if we're going to see either of these players in the lineup. I do believe I saw Crow. And then, you know, they had to give up some players to get that. They gave up Mouse and Minnie. I know Mouse wasn't too happy about that. Minnie, I know, is getting its first start over there for the Lotus. Last I saw, their game was in overtime. I believe 3 overtime. So the Lotus as well, a team that's desperately trying to get better, and they definitely did by getting those 2 players. So a win-win for both teams, in my opinion. And look at some quotes here from Crow. He just says, I don't know if I can read that, honestly. I don't speak Crow, so we'll just let the word speak for itself. And V, classic V comment, which is no comment. So we come back to the game here. Not the Renport. There it is. The team's in warm-up here in San Francois, Xavier de Brompton. I don't know why I keep saying it. I told myself I'm going to stop saying it, but here we are. They're warming up here, getting ready for game 1. I think we were waiting for Ionic to take a pee. It looks like he's back, though. He's in goalie. As I mentioned, 2 goalie captains, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're made of. We'll take a look at Ionic here in a minute. See if I can get this set up for us. Yeah, I mean, it says a lot. First of all, like, being a captain for any team is a ton of work. I know a few of them personally. It is just a ton of work to do captain stuff. And to be a goalie captain especially, you know, to have the voice out there and to be the voice of your team and the drive of your team, but you're stuck in the crease, it's a lot of work and it's hard. So huge credit to both of these guys. They have been absolutely spectacular. Let's take a look at Ionic's settings here as I go to him. This is a sick feature. There it is. Take a look at Ionic there. He's got 10 games played. The captain of San Francois. He's got 13 goals against and 3 shutouts. So very, very good stats there. Looking forward to seeing what he brings to the table. I think he's going to come in big for them. As he gets bumped by his own teammate there. And you know, on the other end, who do we have on the other end here? Could be Monty. I know he was on vacation. His substitute could be playing, though. We'll take a look in just a second here. So I fix my camera. Bang. Bang. It's going to be Frigg, the substitution. So Monty, I'm not sure if he's in the game or not. I think he just got back from his vacation today. The team, this is a first. The team is actually asking if we're ready here in the booth. We are ready. That is a first. Look at them jumping up and down. There's Jack with two Ks. Total stud player. Could have sworn he was in the Galaxy, but I guess he's here too. Oh, there he goes. He's in spectator. So, final matchup tonight here at 10 p.m. Eastern, the late night match. We hope you all are having a great night. Hope the games over in PHL 2 were good. I know they were in overtime as puck drop is underway here. The home squad. It's going to be Ren, also part of the Fiddletown Fire Ants. Very talented, very energetic Division 3 team. It's Ren. He'll get the puck back. Ren at center ice looks at his options. He's going over the logo. Ren will work it in deep. He shoots just up high. And Canoodle for the visitors will take the puck. The Moose get the rush started. Puck was looking for Goodhart, but Ren is there to recover. Oh, I see Jack. You can join if you want. He is here hiding somewhere. Maybe he'll come in. It's Crow. Crow number 89. He'll try and send it in deep. He can't. V's there to help him out. V, the newest member of the SFX. I don't know what to call him. We'll go with the SFX, but I may just keep saying their long French name. You know, it's just those croissants. They taste so good. It's V, number 79. He'll dump it in down low. It's I'm Not Stamkos. Back to V. A shot just missed the net. And it goes to the half boards. V is here. Over to Goodhart. Goodhart will flip it out to X Parabola X. He'll try and flip it all the way. He does find Canoodle. Canoodle playing a 200-foot game so far. Challenged by Crow. It's Canoodle. Down low. He looks to wrap. Oh, Einik just got around but doesn't have to make the save. And now Parabola will dump it in deep. Parabola sends it all the way looking for Goodhart. Number 89, Crow is there, though. Puck back to center. I'm Not Stamkos keeps it in. A nice battle. Now maybe a 2-0 breaking out. Here comes Ren. Oh, in his own zone, excuse me. The jerseys here very similar. And now Crow. Oh, he missed it. Over to Ren. Ren now walking over. Not a 2-0, but he does cut to the slot. Can't let it go. Have my sides backwards there for a minute. Everything's weird here in France. I don't know where we are. We're somewhere in the Mediterranean, but it's a very funny name, so must have good food. Now the puck's all the way dumped in. Looking for Goodhart in front. Doesn't get the chance. Now it's Ren, number 28 for the home team. Taken away by Parabola, though. Parabola, very sneaky player. Gets it up to Goodhart. Goodhart, the shot. Great save by Einik. Now Crow's there to back out his team. Nice tape-to-tape pass finds V. V challenged by Parabola. V, a player you don't see get challenged like that very often. Nice play there by Parabola. Now the pass goes all the way out. It's Ren. Ren, owner of the Renport trade blocker. Blocker, not Brocker. I don't know what a Brocker is. Ren will try and flip it out. Goes off the head of Goodhart. That has to sting. Now it goes to V. Dumped out by Novastar, though. Some very sneaky players on both rosters here. Some flex players, too, is what I noticed. You know, with Novastar, Einek I know is flex as well. I think Crow is also a flex player, so those are the kind of players that can be really, really sneaky and really, really talented and bite you when you don't expect. Now here comes Ren, a shot. Good save by Frigg. Tested halfway through the period. Now it's V, tries to put it on goal. Looking for I'm Not Stamkos. Doesn't get to his stick. And the home team will get reset. It's number 28, Ren. Ren tries to get it to V. V kind of spins out, though. Goes all the way back to Crow. We have 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining here in the first period. 0-0. Over to V, but too hot for him to handle. Look out. Here comes Goodhart. Goodhart walking in, looking for Canoodle. Oh, it went through the blue paint. Didn't get on goal, though. Now, Crow, we got some fans in the chat here. Let's go, Moose. I can't say I agree or disagree, or that would be biased. Here comes I'm Not Stamkos. I'm Not Stamkos trying to get the jet fuel going. Chips it over to Ren. Ren, a shot. Oh, he fanned on it. Nearly had a great scoring chance there. And it's jumped all the way out. All the way back to Crow, number 89. One of the many number 89s. Number 89 is a very, lot of talented players wear that number for whatever reason. And now Goodhart tries to stick handle it out of his own. He can't. I'm Not Stamkos looking to keep the play alive. He does. Goodhart is there, though. Actually, Parabola plays it. Parabola and Goodhart very strong on the back end so far for the visiting team. Now it's Ren down low. Tries to center to V. No chance, but Crow is there. Nice defensive presence by the point. Dumps it in. Novastar is there. 15 seconds to go in the first period. Long dump. Look out. Here comes Canuto. Canuto the pass over. Parabola shot. Blocked by Crow. Another shot. Ooh, Einik got a piece of it. 4 seconds remaining in the period. And that will end the first period. 0-0. Tight defensive contest. A couple of breakdowns there for both teams. But the goaltenders come out big. What a period.
And I apologize for arriving late, but I am here with Log, and I will be happy to do the analyst commentary for you for the remainder of these matchups here tonight. Quite a slow start for both teams here, but there were some quality chances both ways, and I'm really excited to see how this one pans out.
Yeah, a couple of good chances. Like you said, a little slow, but a couple of breakdowns here or there. I think there's a lot of slippery players on both rosters. As I kind of mentioned, there's some flex players. Those guys can be really deadly sometimes. Kind of like a silent but deadly fart, I guess. Kind of a weird analogy, but accurate.
Yeah, a lot of sneaky players on these teams, and they may not have the best chemistry because V and Crow just came over here in that trade for Minnie and Mouse, and they're looking to make an impact right away.
Yeah, absolutely. Now the puck dumped all the way out. Gonna go all the way to Ren. Ren will get reset. Flips it all the way, looking for I'm Not Stamkos. He can't get a stick on it a little too far. Parabola will look for options in his own zone. Goes to Novastar, number 19. Another one of those very, very slippery, talented players. He'll try and flip it to somebody, but doesn't get there. Now V, a chance. Good defensive stick, though, and it's flipped all the way out.
V was drafted first overall in this contender division, and he's had a huge impact already. He's among the top favorites to win the MVP award, and there's just endless talent on his end.
Yeah,
look
absolutely.
out.
Look at this. Long stretch pass. Novastar trying to get there. He does. Oh, he can't get a shot off. Great back check by Crow. And what do you think about that trade, by the way, with V? Kind of a big one.
There was some disgruntledness among the players. Oh, look out again. Here comes Stamkos.
Back and forth action. Stamkos, a shot just missed wide. They'll battle for
V was such a talented player for the Lotus. I don't think he liked how the team was handled a bit. That's all personal matters, though. We'll not get into that too deeply here. But he's found his new home here, and I'm not going to try and say where he is, but I'll leave that to you.
For sure. Now, long pass. Speak of the devil, here comes V. A little bit of space. The puck flies a little too fast. Great idea, just a little too hard of a pass. Now Canoodle for the visitors. Kind of flubs the puck backwards, maybe the wrong direction. But Goodhart is there. He takes over. Goodhart, the American player, will shoot it. I'm Not Stamkos gets a little piece of it. They'll try and chip it out. It's V now. V, pass off the wall to himself. Nice little play. Tries to get some room. Good defensive stick there. Looks like Crow's going to try and keep it in the possession of the SFX. Or the Castors, the SFX. Excuse me. What a great team name that is. Now here comes V. One-on-one action. V to his backhand. A shot. Great save by Frigg to get the body across. Wow.
V has just such a quick release. It's so tough to read straight off his stick. He gives you really no time to think about it. It just right out of a stick handle, he's going to put it straight on you, and Frigg came up great.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great save. Nice reaction. Now here comes V again. He looks and shoots just wide. I'm Not Stamkos. Down low. Looking to go to Ren. He does. Ren a shot. Great save. Maybe deflected by his own teammate. Frigg has to make a tough save down low. Now V on the point. V will flip it. Doesn't go on net, but it's down low. Canoodle will try and flip it out of danger. He nearly does. He still has the puck. Challenged by I'm Not Stamkos. Now Novastar, number 19. With a nice red stick tape, will flip it all the way out. He's looking for somebody. Can't get there, Parabola. Nice eyes by him. Just couldn't get past the 2 defenders.
The Moose got really hemmed in on their own zone there for a minute. They did a great job to come up big when they needed to, especially Frigg between the pipes. They were able to get it down and get a chance the other way. Here comes Novastar.
Absolutely. Novastar from the point. A shot just went high. The defense coming down low for the visiting team there. Novastar, nice little play. Now Parabola will keep it in. Parabola on the goal line, looking to maybe flip it over to Canoodle. He baseballs, keeps it in. The shot was deflected in front. Now V in his own zone will desperately try to flip it out. 50 seconds to go in the second period. 0-0, very tight game. A high flipper goes a little too high. Nick doesn't have to make the save. Now past to center, nobody home. Goes to Novastar. The puck stops kind of awkwardly for him. He'll flip it in deep. Nobody home. It's Crow for the home team. For the Castors. Flips it up to himself. Trying to tee it up like he's playing golf. Now Crow over his own blue line. He's got a little bit of room. What'll he do? Here comes Crow. Tries to pass it. Good foot there by Parabola. Or I guess they don't have feet. Good something by Parabola. As now it's V. 10 seconds to go in the period. 7 seconds. Cleared all the way down. That is going to end the second period. What'd you think?
Yeah, that looked a lot more competitive than the first, despite the lack of score change. I really liked what I saw out of these players, especially V. I want to go back to the just pure talent he has. He was drafted into the pro division, and he was initially picked by the Calabasas Camel Crushers. The captain, Mike Giordano, was proud to make that selection. But V wished to play somewhere else. He wanted to start on the team, and there was really no room for him on offense with them being forefronted by Trev and Glensky. They were able to trade him off to the Philadelphia Liberty in exchange for Dimitri, and now V's getting his playing time, and he's been doing absolutely terrifically for them.
Yeah, spectacular. It's great to see a player, moved around a little bit, and you go to a team and you finally find your rhythm. It's a great thing to see, especially if they were struggling a little bit. Now here comes Crow at center ice. He'll try to flip it opposite side. He's got V there. V's challenged by Novastar. Novastar will flip it all the way out, looking for Canoodle, but the puck will rest on Ren's stick. Ren, also a very talented player, very underrated. He's getting really good. We've seen him so far in Fiddletown just lighting it up. Here he is.
Oh, the goalie's gone here.
Oh, look out. Goalie went to take a poo, but Rampage is in. The backup goaltender for the Castors. I think he's going to step in net here to relieve the urgent number 2 situation for Einik. Now Parabola will dump it in. Good thing the net's not empty anymore. A shot missed the net. Now Goodhart challenged by V. Nice body by V. He'll flip it all the way. He's looking for I'm Not Stamkos. Can he get there? Puck's a little too far. He has possession though, down low. Flipped all the way over. Ren's there on the point. Ren tried to shoot it. Was blocked. And now it's Canoodle. Canoodle will flip it out of danger. And V will get the play reset for the Castors.
Yeah, I'm hearing Einik just completely disconnected from the game unwillingly. Great play by Rampage to step back in there. Here's Ren.
Now Ren, a shot. Oh, I don't know if he hit the post or missed. What a chance for Ren.
I couldn't hear the pipe from here, but it looked like it just glanced off the side of the net there.
Yeah, great look for Ren. He's had a lot in this game and his other team, the Fire Ants. Now Canoodle down low tries to put it past Rampage. First save for Rampage. A second save for Rampage. That can be a tricky one. Hard to see through a couple screens there. Now Goodhart will keep it in. Some pressure here from the Moose Jaw Moose. Ren's there. Oh, he fans on it. Look out. And Canoodle's there. Canoodle keeps it in, but he's met by I'm Not Stamkos, who will flip the puck out. Now it's Ren, number 28, all over the ice. Nice little saucer pass, just missed V.
Now, speaking of Ren, it's really great to see him out here. He's been an absolute star for the Fiddletown Fire Ants. He looked fantastic in the games that I was able to call for them, and he ended up finding his groove a bit later down in the season. He was able to pick up some goals, and he got a well-earned starting spot on this team up here.
Total stud. Now V tries to get around Nova Star. Nice little move, but couldn't beat Nova. Now Crow will flip it on goal. Easy flip out for Frigg. But Crow keeps it in the high slot. Crow, he's got I'm Not Stamkos with him, but they collide, and Goodhart has the puck. He'll flip it all the way. Oh, look out. Breakout pass. Number 12, Canuto shoots. He scores!
What a shot by Canuto coming in on the breakaway. Swoops down the left circle. Takes the long
beautiful
backhander, just slips it through the 5-hole of Rampage, unable to do anything about that with his stick in the air. A nice seeing eye shot, and he's able to put them up 1-0.
So the Moose take a 1-0 lead in the first game here. We're in period 3, 2 minutes to go. Could be the game-winning goal, but we'll see. It's by Canoodle. I think he's been all over the ice this game. Played a very good game. What do you think?
Yeah, as he steals it again and sends it back to Parabola here, there's another good chance. Yeah, Canoodle's just been an absolute star for the Moose this whole season, really. He made a real impact getting his name out there in Pugs early in the start of the PHL. And he was able to just carry that momentum into the draft and take a nice high slot on this team early in the rounds in the draft. Canoodle has just been fantastic here again tonight.
Yeah, absolutely is. The Moose Jaw Moose coming in numbers here late in the third. Look out, though. Breakout pass. It's V. What's he going to do? Great save by Frigg, and it flips up high.
It's not often V misses from there.
Oh, my goodness. I think he was just totally robbed. Look out the other way. Canuto with the goal, looking for his second. I think it was just wide. Now Parabola keeps it in down low. They got 2 down low for the Moose Jaw Moose. Canoodle to Parabola. Tries to center. Oh, a chance there. Goodhart a shot. Oh, did Nick get a piece of that one?
That was going in, but Ren stood his stick strong in front of it and deflected it inches wide of the post. What a play by Ren.
Yeah, great forecheck by the Moose trying to get the go-ahead goal there to win the game, you'd think. But now here comes the home squad desperately trying to tie it up. It's Ren. Goes over to V. V with a little bit of room. He shoots. Just missed. Few bodies in front there. Could have been a good chance with the screen. Now V tries to keep it alive. Goes to center.
20 seconds here.
20 seconds remaining. As he said, Parabola. You think he's going to dump it. He goes across the Nova Star. I think they'll take their time here. Flipped all the way out. That's what they're going to do. 10 seconds now. Canoodle flips it in.
You got to hurry, but Parabola gets here first.
Yeah,
that's going to do it.
Here. 3, 2, and 1, and the Moose Jaw Moose take game 1 of 2 in this season series.
A 1-0 final for the Moose. The goal from Goodhart, or rather Canoodle on the breakaway, just able to backhand it through the 5-hole of Rampage after Einik had an unfortunate disconnect. Both of these teams are captained by their goalie, but the captain for the Caster is really unfortunate in his situation, wasn't able to reconnect in time and had to sit on the bench for the remainder of that third period. Yeah. And the captain for the Moose is not present in the building. So I'm not sure what's going on with Montpellier. He's been having some personal, not issues, but rather he's been busy in his life. So we wish him the best of luck in freeing up time and getting back into working with us here in the PHL. But yeah, Montpellier, if you're listening to this, please take as much time as you need. We're just here to watch these guys play. And as for now, the backup, Frigg, will start game 2.
Absolutely, and Frigg's been very, very good in relief. Fantastic. Kept the Moose Jaw Moose in it for sure. The Castors had a few dangerous chances. But, I mean, for Monty, you got to be pretty proud of your squad. They've really pulled it together here. 4th in the standings, and they could go places starting with this game.
Yeah, no substitutions here. I see Jack has hopped on the ice just for the warm-up. It's not going to last long, though. I'm not sure if he's hopping back off, but a lot of the Moose still have yet to get back on the ice. Most notably, Novastar assisted on that Canoodle goal, and he's still absent. But Parabola's out there, too. And we'll just wait to see how they handle this lineup for game 2.
Absolutely. So as you said it, Frigg staying in and Rampage. Take a look at the Frigg angle here. I love these new toaster camera things. We always had them, but some new changes by you and Deflator and everyone. Shout out to you guys. Updating our broadcast booth a little bit here. It looks awesome, guys.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. It's always been a fun part of the job just to to work to find solutions to issues and listen to the community and listen to the audience and just figure out what needs to change and what needs to be done to improve. And it's really turning out to be a great broadcast so far, especially thanks to Log and his great commentary.
Well, I try. I learned my lesson from doing the triple header. I like doing it, but that was tiring. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I have my experience in play-by-play, and it's rough to go that many games in a row. I had to commentate a triple overtime game like 5 minutes before I had to play a contender division game, and it was not a fun experience. I think my captain got pretty mad at me for that one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, going from lacing up the skates to putting on the headset, that is a transition. I appreciate you for coming out here tonight, man.
Yeah, I'm really excited to. You know, I haven't done a whole lot of color work so far, but I figured I could come in here and provide some insight for your commentary and just kind of break down what's happening in between plays and who's on the ice, who's getting off. I'm really excited to join you in this booth, and hopefully we can do it again some other time.
Yes, sir. We take a look. Looks like they're getting ready to start.
Yeah, so it's going to be the same lineup for the. It's Goodhart and Canoodle up front with Parabola and Novastar in the back, Frigg in the pipes. We still have yet to see who's going to hop off the ice for the casters. It's either going to be Ren or Jack, and we'll see what the decision made here as we will get underway shortly.
Speaking of Ren, if you're just hopping in the stream now, this is my favorite thing to say, man. This stream is brought to you by the Remport Trade Breaker. Go there to check out all your favorite trades, PHL news, drama, free agent signings, drops, so much more. Man, they have done an awesome job over there. Ren and his whole crew, it's an awesome site, and it really is one of those things that brings more to the PHL than just, playing games for a team. It brings that other element and aspects to it, that makes it more fun.
Yeah, you'll see some casters, or rather some of the Moose leaving the ice here, but I wouldn't worry if you were watching this game. They're going to come back. They were just complaining that the server felt a bit stuttery to them, and they wanted to get a refresh on their connection to it.
Yeah, we have bounced around a little bit here. Before the first game, I was trying to hunt them down, and they gave me a server, and we switched again. Looks like they might be coming back, though.
Yeah, the casters have 6 players on the ice here. As you know, they're only supposed to have 5. I'm really excited to see who's going to come out and who's going to go back in. And as expected, it's going to be number 98, Jack. And it's going to be Ren and Crow backing up V and Stamkos up front with Rampage back in the pipes. I'm really excited to see what V has to offer in the second game after he went scoreless in the first.
Yeah, he's that kind of guy. If he doesn't score, he will score eventually. It's inevitable, as Thanos or whoever that one villain would say. I think he's going to tear it up in this game. If you're just joining us, looks like we got some Moose fans in the crowd. The Moose did win 1-0 with a clutch goal. How will the team here in France, I forget the long name, but I love it, how will they respond?
Oh, they look for a quick answer immediately. V backdoor to Stamkos, just missed the connection.
It goes all the way. The casters, that's the shorthand name. They'll send it all the way. It's V now for the casters. V down low. What'll he do? Cuts to the forehand. Great save by Frigg early in the period.
What a chance by V. Frigg just spreading all out, trying to do anything to stop that puck, and she ended up making a save with her head on that one.
Massive save. Now Goodhart the other way. A shot. Good save by Rampage to respond. Little goalie duel early in the second game here.
Not many shots have gotten off the ice for the Moose. They've shot low all the time, and I guess it works if you win the game.
Another chance, back and forth action early. Crow will try and flip it on. Good block by Goodhart. Goes to Parabola X. Or X-Parabola X, 2 X's. Flipped all the way. Sent all the way back the other direction, though. They'll play ping pong. Novastar will flip it over to Parabola as the Moose Jaw Moose will get reset. Long dump opposite side looking for Goodhart. Couldn't get it, but Novastar number 19 is there. Flip to the opposite side down low. Canuta will chase. Met by the body of Ren will slow him down. I'm Not Stamkos gets there. V's trying to help out. They'll flip it in deep. Not on Rampage, though. And now it's Crow for the home squad. Dumps it in. Nice takeaway by Novastar. Puck bounced a little too far, though. Now I'm Not Stamkos. Tries to get the play going. He does. Ren's looking to take a shot. Good stick by Parabola. Now it goes, I'm not Stamkos. The home team putting on the energy here. V, ooh, he couldn't catch that pass. Now maybe a one-on-one chance, maybe a two-on-one. Two-on-one for the Moose Jaw Moose. It's Goodhart. He shoots. Great save by Rampage. Now Canoodle looking for a second chance.
Great save by Rampage. A great save by Rampage. Goodhart got a bit of a heavy touch on that stretch pass. Just trying to receive it, hit it a bit too far forward, and look out here, he gets another chance, but it's off his back, and he's going to spin back for it. But Canoodle was able to corral that puck again and get a sharp angle shot off, a really quality shot. And I can't wait to see more of those shots coming towards the goal for both of these teams.
Absolutely. Now here comes V, the man of the hour, it seems. Tries to get it over to Ren. Pass was a little too far, though. Now it's flipped all the way out. Canoodle there. Canoodle, a long shot. Good save by Rampage. Those can be a little tricky sometimes, those flippers from a distance. Now it's Ren for the home team. The Ren for the Casters. He'll flip it all the way along the boards. V's chasing it. Met by Novastar. Nice pass by Novastar to Parabola, looking to get a chance going. He can't. Canoodle keeps it in. Now it's Canoodle over to Goodhart. Goodhart down low. He's with Canoodle. They can't agree on who gets the puck, though. Canoodle waving his stick around. And Parabola's there now to relieve his teammates. Parabola flips it on the goal line. Rampage holds his ground. Now Goodhart looking for a wraparound, maybe. The chance, a shot. The Rampage get a piece over the net. It's awkward. Players flipping their stick like a game of baseball to keep it out.
Rampage crept off the post there as that spin around shot came on heavy, just able to get back in time and get a piece of it to deflect it high. And it bounced right on top of the net. They were able to clear.
Yeah, that can be a scary situation for the defenders.
Oh, look out.
Now look at this. Canoodle, he's got the legs. Crow's there to challenge. Canoodle, a shot. Score!
Oh, this is tough to see from Ren. He makes a weird turn off the hop, and he couldn't corral the puck in time. Canoodle takes advantage, makes no mistake, shoots it just under the stick of Rampage across the grain, and he puts his team up 1-0 again after a 1-0 victory in Game 1 from a goal from Canoodle.
So
and
Canoodle
Novastar and Goodhart, or rather Novastar and Parabola were the assists in Game 1. Novastar and Goodhart this time in Game 2.
Yeah, Goodhart with the primary assist. What a 200-foot game he has had tonight. And Canoodle, he is the man with the bread and butter for the Moose Jaw Moose. He has got both goals, as you mentioned. A huge goal to start this game for Moose Jaw. Now a long flipper doesn't get anywhere near Rampage. Ren is there. Who will make the statement and tie the game for SFX if they can. Here comes V. Uses the body. Nice play. Via pass. Maybe looking to shoot it. I couldn't tell you. But now it's Crow down low.
V wanted Stamkos back door there. Stamkos was reluctant to head that deep into the zone. He stayed out high. And didn't pay
again! Great save by Rampage. Sorry for cutting you off. Kind of a
no, you do your thing, man. I'm just here to support you.
Now look out, Goodhart. Here come the Moose Jaw Moose. All kinds of action. But I'm not Stamkos for the home team. He has it. He'll try and get it across to Crow, and out of danger, but that'll end the second period of this game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised with this result if you're a fan of the Casters, purely just because the Moose have been playing these same 5 players the entire season, with the exception of Frigg. And the Casters just shook up their entire roster, trading away Mouse and Minnie and getting V and Crow instead. Crow, widely regarded as one of the best defenders in the game, and V just has the mitts of an angel. He can get through anyone from anywhere and get a quality shot on the goal. So some chemistry needs to be built here, but it's a super talented team, and I'm excited to see them down the stretch.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when you get new players, maybe it just takes a little bit to get the bread and butter and the chemistry going. We'll see what they can do here in the third period. It's now or never for them in this contest. 1-0 Moose Jaw Moose. If you're just joining us, they won the first game as well, 1-0. As time is running down in game 2. Here comes 28. It's Ren for the home team. V's looking to smack it down. He can't, but he does get some room here. Flips it along the half boards to himself. Nifty little play. Taken away by Canoodle, though. Canoodle flips it around. It'll be rimmed out, but Crow keeps it in. Long shot. Great block by Novastar. Jumps off the ice. And he'll flip it opposite side. Going to Parabola. Parabola with some room. Gets around one. A shot. Never went on net. Goodhart was looking back door maybe. Now V will flip it out. Soft little flipper. Goes back into his zone. Crow is there. Crow across, looking for a Ren. Good stick, though. And it goes
What a stick
all
by
the way back.
Canoodle, spinning around, couldn't even see the puck, just swung his stick blindly behind his back and knocked the puck straight out of the air. I just
Look
want to
at
go back
this.
to that quality block from Parabola. He was able to leap into the air and snatch it down, and ended up creating an offensive chance the other way. Here's Crow swinging it back.
Absolutely. Now a missed shot. Now it's Parabola one-on-one. Ren using the body. Parabola, what'll he do? Drop pass. No one there, but V. Last guy you want to give it to. Here comes V. What'll he do? Gets around one-on-two. A shot. Great save by Frigg.
That's a
Now,
tough
bro.
save to make for Frigg, or for any goaltender for that matter. V coming down the left wing is able to rip a shot completely across the grain. As a goaltender, you're coming down facing the shot. You want to cheat towards that side. They're carrying it a bit, and V tries to take advantage of that, but isn't able to. Oh, look out.
Look at this. Just missed the net. Frigg was ready, though, to make the save. And going back on that V shot, I mean, that's tough, too. Kind of a curveball there with the shot down low. You wouldn't always expect that as a goalie.
Yeah, goalies tend to cheat with their stick a little bit higher, and you're just, as a skater, you're just trying to get it right over their pad and under their stick. There's really no chance for them to save it if you put it right in that sweet spot.
Yeah, I agree. Now here comes Parabola. He'll flip it out. He's looking for Canoodle, the hot stick in this contest. Crow's going to get there, though. Crow will flip it all the way. I'm not Stamkos will chase. Novastar, you think, is going to get this out. He does. He rims it over to Parabola. Parabola stops the puck. Nice breakout pass to Goodhart. Flies over a stick. Now V trying to take it away. V, a little snapshot pass to I'm not Stamkos. Novastar meets him. And the Moose Jaw Moose honestly playing really good man-on-man hockey here to take away any chances for the Castors. Now V.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but the Moose have just been absolutely fantastic defensively, crashing two men on anybody that has the puck. And the Castors just haven't found a way to respond yet. They haven't been able to get that quick pass off. I think what I'd like to see from them is just get quick passes off, get pucks through their defense, and try and get people behind them.
Yeah. No, I'm not Stamkos looking for the centering pass, a little behind him, though. And it'll be dumped all the way down to the right of Rampage. He's going to come out. Rampage will play it out. Goes to the tape of V, taken away, though. Now look out, maybe some room for Canoodle. We've seen what he can do so far. Centering pass. Couldn't get to Goodhart. And now it's I'm not Stamkos. Over to Crow. Crow number 89 loses sight of it for a second, you'd think. Kind of an awkward position for the puck. And that'll go all the way. Ren's going to chase it. He gets there. Gets it to V. Nice little stick by V. One-on-one, maybe a two-on-one. V takes it by himself. Great defensive play by Novastar. V
What a
waving
stick
his
by
stick around
Novastar.
in frustration. Now it's Ren on the dot. Long flipper. Doesn't go on goal. I see what he was going for, though.
Yeah, the Texas Donut signature, the long shot right from the red line. The Texas Donut has scored so many of those in D3, and he's trying to make his way up the divisions. He got on a D2 team. I think it's the Lotus. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I think so too.
I really can't wait to see if he gets some playing time over there. And
Now
look out!
Last guy who want to spring loose. Canoodle the shot. Missed the net. Great move. Just couldn't find the back of the twine.
It just seems like the Moose are kind of struggling to get the puck off the ice here. A lot of their shots.
Oh, it slips through. Parabola.
A mistake from Rampage. Parabola took it away from Crow, sent it towards the goal.
Oh,
you have to play that 10 times out of 11. And Rampage is that unlucky one. Slides right through the 5-hole in the middle of the dash. And it's up 2-0 for the Moose. That goal from Parabola. Goodhart has 2 assists. And Canoodle has 2 points as well.
Well, it could be the nail in the coffin for the home team unless they find a way to really step on the gas and turn it around in the third period as we head to the second intermission of Game 2. Holy cow.
Just a hard goal to give up if you're the Castors, if I'm completely honest. You're down by 1. You're just seconds away from entering the intermission. There were only 7 seconds on the clock when that snuck through. You really would like to see that stretched out into the intermission down by 1, but now you got to work from 2 behind. And it looks like Rampage has stepped onto the bench, and Einek is going to come back into the pipes.
Here we go.
So Rampage is pulled out of the net after that mistake.
Yeah, rough rough break there. I thought he was good. I think he's just been a little unlucky, to be honest. That's a rough one.
And it's tough to come into this game completely cold. You know, you're sitting on the bench for that long, watching your captain play in between the pipes, and then, you know, an unlucky disconnect from Einik, and Rampage just has to step on the ice instantly with no warm up. It's kind of like a backup in the NHL. You know, your starter gets injured in the playoffs, and you have to just come in completely cold after sitting on the bench for 3 hours.
Yeah. The ebook situations are even worse with the emergency goalies. Could you imagine the PHL having emergency goalies? That would be something.
I think that might be actually a great idea. We might have to we might have to pitch that after this broadcast.
Yeah. Now pass down low to Crow. Crow tries to shoot it, right idea, but missed. Now here comes
the puck was just slipping up on him.
Yeah.
He tried to get a good touch. Oh, look out!
He's gonna get one to the backhand. A shot saved by Frigg. It's loose in front. Frigg makes 2 fantastic saves.
Crow, another golden opportunity. The first one, he tried to get a one-touch and just angle it to himself for the shot, but his stick was angled too far back and just hopped up over his blade. The second one, he was able to receive beautifully, got a great quality shot on it, and it kept loose in the crease. What a shot by V there, spin-around shot.
Down low, nearly caught, maybe the 5-hole, just barely. Good save by Frigg there.
Left pad save from Frigg. Didn't really even have to move, but great positional awareness to just stay right in front of where the puck was angled in front of the crease.
There's some traffic, too. Kind of a tough one. Could go any direction, go anywhere. Now here comes I'm Not Stamkos. Number 91, stick handles, looks at his options. He's down low. Walking in. Stamkos! Oh, he had all that room
just
there.
Missed. He had the post wide open. He put it just wide. It rolled off the toe of his stick.
Wow, what a move by him. Just couldn't finish it. Got to be one of the worst feelings. Now look at this. Stamkos, he's going to be met by Novastar. Ooh, Novastar nearly fans on it. Now it's Crow. He'll flip it in. Looking for Stamkos. The angle's taken away. Stamkos down low. Ooh, he can't get it centered. Now V's there. V also down low past the goal line. Nice move. I'm Not Stamkos looking to center to V. Couldn't get it done. He gets the puck back. I'm Not Stamkos. The defense is there. Good stick by Goodhart. Goes back to Parabola, who will flip it all the way out and out of danger.
What a shift there for the Casters. You have to love it. You got to carry that in. You got to keep the pressure up.
Come the other end.
Another quality shot
by Einik. Welcome back to the contest, Einik. Now another chance is
Look
behind him. The post bails him out. Sneaky play
Einik
there.
has got to be careful. Watch those pads on the posts. You got to keep your pad inside the post in this game, or the offense is going to punish you and sneak that through the back.
Absolutely. Now here comes Parabola on his own end, looking to put the nail through the coffin of the Casters. As a Moose
V getting vocal on the ice, trying to just run straight through Parabola and get that puck from him, but was unsuccessful in his challenge.
Absolutely. Here comes Ren. Nice blue stick. He works his way in. Nice move by Ren. Nice pass to Stamkos. A shot. Great save by Frigg. Rebound has to be swatted out by the defense.
What a play by the Casters on that entire shift. Great heads-up play. Just seeing exactly where his teammates were. Backdoor. Oh, another chance. Just missed for Canoodle. Looking for his third in this series.
Canoodle on fire. Here comes
it.
V. This could be the goal they need. Here comes V trying to get to center. He can't. And it's cleared all the way out. V trying to barrel through the defender. I'm Not Stamkos will challenge, but it's cleared all the way out.
How about Novastar on defense? He's had such an active stick tonight. He's been able to break up anything that V is trying to carry through his way. And Goodhart steals it from V here, looking for another goal.
Walks to the slot. A shot missed the net. And it bounces off the backboards there. Nearly into danger, but they'll get it out. And that goes all the way out. V's going to chase. I agree
40 seconds left here.
You don't see a player that counters V very often, but Goodhart, oh my god, or not Goodhart, excuse me, Novastar. Oh my goodness. Now
Novastar's just been absolutely clamping V.
And now Ren a second chance.
The writer of the run port almost got a goal there.
Oh my
and
goodness.
It comes all the way back out. They only have 20 seconds. They've got to hurry.
20 seconds, yeah. Need a goal right now. They need something. Flips it in. Ren, we're 16 seconds away now from another Moose Jaw Moose victory. They get it out. Too many players deep, but you got to do it. Now 2-on-0. Canoodle across the Goodhart missed the net. What a setup. Now it's behind Einik.
And that's going to do it.
That'll end the game.
Oh, what a series, what a game. It's back-to-back shutouts for Frigg and Relief. V and Crow unable to make an impact on their new club. They'll get their impact shortly. I don't doubt it, but what a game, what a series from Frigg. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh my goodness. What a finish there. Not that it would have changed much, you know, if they went up 3-0, but holy cow, so many chances at both ends of the ice. The Castors really turned it up late there, but some huge saves by Frigg to keep her team in it.
And let me tell you, the Moose Jaw Moose just grabbed a juicy 6 points in the standings. They're now up to 34. They just leapfrogged from 4th up to tied, or rather from 5th in the standings. They've leapfrogged over the Rocky Mountain Reapers and the Northeast Nighthawks, who have been on a tear recently. The Moose Jaw Moose are now in 3rd place, 1 point behind, or rather 2 points behind the Vancouver Frost Giants.
Yeah, absolutely. Major statement for them. They are climbing. This is a tight division, man. I know you're on the Galaxy, so you get it firsthand how competitive this division is. It's pretty incredible to watch, and it's one of my favorite divisions to be watching right now.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the sport. Anybody can beat anyone, and it's really fun to play in these games too, but it's even more fun to watch them from above with you. And I really just can't wait to see what we have in store next game day, as this game is the finale for the Week 5 game days. It was the Moose Jaw Moose and the Castors playing each other. The Moose Jaw Moose, the away team, came away with 6 points and 2 regulation wins. Frigg got back-to-back shutouts in relief for the Captain Montpellier. And the Moose Jaw Moose climbed the standings board. Not a lot of goals, just 3 tonight, but they all came from the Moose. And the Castors, trying to settle back in after getting some new acquisitions.
Yeah.
They won a game 3-0 last week, or rather earlier in this week, but they just weren't able to do it tonight. That was before the trade, though. This was really their first time to play with their new players. I don't doubt they'll settle in. We have about 3 more weeks to go of game days. The trade deadline looms, and I don't think the Castors are done making moves here. That's just me speculating, though. I wouldn't take that as a fact.
Yeah, absolutely. Plenty of time left, but this season, it's been a blast. It's flown by. For this game in particular, though, number 1 star for me, it's tough between Frigg and Canoodle, but I got to give it to Canoodle. He was on fire. What do you think?
Well, I was going to say you got to give it to Frigg, right? I mean, she came up so big in between the pipes. V had so many glorious opportunities, but not a lot of shots even got through, so I can totally see where you're coming from. Frigg wasn't contested a whole lot, but came up absolutely huge whenever she was.
Yeah.
Especially in these tight games, every goal counts. I just want to highlight that the trade deadline looms. It is on June 7th. It is May 28th as we are currently broadcasting this. So nearly a week away for that trade deadline. Keep your eye on the Renport. We will have breaking news whenever a trade breaks. Thank you for writing those reports up, Ren, and collecting your information from the captains.
They're going to be busy over there when the deadline hits, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's going to have a lot of typing to do. He's got to get some dumbbells for his fingers. Got to keep them warm.
Yeah, well, that is all we got for you all today. I was surprised joined by Jack. Thanks for coming out, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I was really eager to do this game with you. I came in a bit awkwardly, I kind of mistimed my join. I just got out of a game from the Calgary Galaxy, but I was able to step in after a period or two. And it was a really fun game to watch. It was really fun to do this with you. Thanks for hosting this.
Yes, sir. No problem. Y'all have a great night tonight. Stay safe. We should have Division 1 tomorrow. Looking forward to that. I was your host, Log, joined by Jack. Y'all have a great night.